You're watching the Lab Video Game TV Live. Our game is never over.
Watch Season 13 of the Lab Video Game TV in 25 Caribbean countries only on Flow One. Download the Caribbean's premium streaming app, Stream Blue, to watch on the go. International video game and esports journalist Wayne Benjamin presents the Lab Video Game TV since 2003. Our game is never over.
I know I'm late to the party, as Tracked Shoot to Survive has been out on MetaQuest 3 and 3S since November 13th, 2025. But hey, better late than never. Initially, I thought this was a hunting sim, based on the name, and while it is kinda, well, let's just say we're not just hunting rabbits. With so far survival elements, crafting, stealth, and action, even a bit of a Far Cry feel to it, I'm gonna say it's shaping up nicely. Look out for a bunch more on Tracked Shoot to Survive by devs People Can Fly from the Lab Video Game TV soon. Thanks to the devs for the MetaQuest key.
What happened? Oh God! This is not happening! Do something! I'm trying! What do I do? We're gonna cry!
More Jamaican-made indie games. Will Ace Combat 8 have VR support? Did I find my best zombie apocalypse experience for 2025? It's season 13 and we're off to a great start for 2026. Kingston, Jamaica-based Sprite Wrench Studios is at it again with another Steam release. I got a bunch of new releases, indie, AAA, and VR to talk about. And I just may have found my favorite Undead Apocalypse experience for last year. Freestyle is still a thing for this season, for this year. You want in? Send your best gameplay clips to contact@thelabvideogametv.com to be featured on Flow One in 25 Caribbean countries. Grab a MetaQuest key for Breachers, your Rainbow Six Siege in VR. In this episode's Game Key giveaway. Be in the know. Visit the website at thelabvideogametv.com. Download the Stream Blue app to watch us on Flow on the go. Check out the Lab Video Game TV during the Sage projects on Ontario's Island Radio, 101.3 FM and CJAI.ca every Thursday at 4 p.m. I'm the Sage and you've just entered the Lab.
Released January 29th, 2026 on Steam, PS5 and the Xbox Series platform by developer K148 Game Studio and publisher Jandu Soft. You're a private investigator with apparently a new disorder. It's called UFOphilia. In this first-person psychological horror experience, you investigate and explore in the back of the beyond locations inhabited by anomalies. You're hell-bent on proving the existence of extraterrestrial life in Earthrealm. So you're on a mission to track down and obtain photographic evidence of this phenomenon. Use the UFOphilia software to track, identify, and capture pictures of random aliens, never knowing which or what kind you may encounter. Some dangerous, some just as curious as you are and quite friendly. But it's a roll of the dice. Don't drop your guard. Things can go from ET phone home friendly to full-blown xenomorph category in the blink of an eye. Will you be ranked as a mere conspiracy tinfoil nutter or a distinguished Roswell agent? Only one way to find out, partner. Grab UFOphilia on your platform of choice and get to work. Thanks to Jandu Soft for the PS5 key. Look out for a stream of this one over on Trovo Live, YouTube, and Twitch from the Lab Video Game TV soon.
Watch Season 13 of the Lab Video Game TV in 25 Caribbean countries only on Flow One. Download the Caribbean's premium streaming app, Stream Blue, to watch on the go. International video game and esports journalist Wayne Benjamin presents the Lab Video Game TV since 2003. Our game is never over.
An indie VR experience has come a far way since its early access release last year. The Sage gets thrown out of playing by the undead, and you should never trust a VTuber. That's right, we've got more indie and VR games than you can shake a stick at. We've had our eye on Dixotomia by developer and publisher Deep Matrix since its early access launch, and while it's still a bit rough, the 1.0 is a huge improvement. The Sage takes on the undead yet again in a first impressions feature of City of Hunger VR. And there are some dark happenings in the world of VTubers, in the real face of a VTuber, and a whole lot more in gaming news. We're getting ready for more freestyle clips. You want in? Send your best gameplay clips to contact@thelabvideogametv.com to be featured on Flow 1 in 25 Caribbean countries. Grab a PSVR 2 key for System Critical 2 to get warmed up. Get prepared for the brutal System Critical 3 releasing later this year in this episode's giveaway. Be in the know. Visit the website at thelabvideogametv.com. Download the Stream Blue app to watch us on Flow on the go. Check out the Lab Video Game TV during the Sage projects on Ontario's Island Radio 101.3 FM and CJAI.ca every Thursday at 4 p.m. I'm Panda, and you've just entered the Lab, sending good vibes. You're watching the Lab Video Game TV Live. Our game is never over.
Welcome back to one more round of Select Live here on the Lab Video Game TV Live. Today I'm going to be running through a little bit of the Outlast trials. There's a timed event. It's called Advent of Bogomolova. Right. It's kind of like, I believe, an introduction. Alright, well, thanks for the pass through. I appreciate you. Yeah, it's kind of like, to my understanding, my limited understanding, it's an introduction to this new character. I think the character's name is maybe Lillian Bogomolova. Yeah. And what will happen is this timed event will last till I think the 20th of March. And while you're going through these trials, Lillian, it's not Lilith, is it? No, it's Lillian. Let's pop up at specific times. That's Lillian right there, I believe. Pop up at certain times and, mess you up pretty bad. I don't have much experience with the Outlast franchise. I started with, I own them all, part 1 and part 2 and this one, but I started with first Outlast and I didn't get too far with it, but I am gonna get back into it. But there's something I'm waiting on, in order to get into the original Outlast for a specific reason. For reasons I won't disclose right now, but I can tell you this much: I have a new series I'm going to be creating based on that premise. It'll be coming real soon. I'm making my list, checking it twice. So, originally released March 5th, 2024 on Steam. It's also on PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series. I think it was released in 2023 on consoles and in 2024 on Steam, but don't quote me on that, not 100% sure. By developer and publisher Red Barrels. Special thanks to Red Barrels for hooking me up with the Steam key. Really appreciated. So I check this out. It looks, like I said, I haven't gotten into the Outlast franchise yet, and while this isn't the best place to start, I started with part 1, just didn't get too far. But testing the waters for any appreciable amount of time, the Outlast trials wouldn't be the best thing to do that with, well, to judge the franchise from, because while part 1 and part 2 are story driven, really gruesome walking sims basically, this is more of a multiplayer experience. And I don't think I'll be doing any multiplayer today. There should be a single player component where I can do it by myself. Main reason being I don't like hopping into multiplayer matches when I'm completely green. I'm just gonna be like a burden to the rest of the team while I'm figuring it out. Everybody else knows what they're doing and I'm there fumbling about while dragging down the rest of the team with me, you know, like the weakest link kind of thing. So I don't want to be that weakest link. So I'm gonna start off by myself and see how well I can go from there. I'm only planning to run through this for about an hour or less. The entire stream should be about an hour long. But, you know, who knows? Who knows? For now, that's the goal. I want to say a special thanks to all my viewers on Twitch, on Trovo Live, and on YouTube. And a shout out to my Caribbean family who can watch the TV series The Lab Video Game TV in 25 Caribbean countries on Flow 1, and to download the Caribbean's premium streaming app Stream Blue to watch on the go. You know, people say that, some people will say that television is dead, but they say that because you're thinking about the 80s and the 90s and the early 2000s. Television isn't dead, television simply evolved. So, that's why you still have HBO and Fox and all those networks and stations still around. Well, that's not the only reason, but that's one of the reasons why they still exist, because television has evolved to the point where you have television in the palm of your hands. You know, back in the 70s and the 80s and the 90s there was no such thing. And this isn't a history lesson, but my point is, some may question, why is it that I have a TV series? Who needs TV when they can just watch everything on their phone? Well, you know, there's Netflix. You can ask that question to Netflix, because Netflix is also TV, and Hulu and Prime Video and whatnot. So of course you can watch the Lab Video Game TV on the Stream Blue app on your phone, your tablet and whatever. And to my Ontario family, you can listen to the Sage Projects, the Lab Video Game TV's gaming news every Thursday at 4 p.m. during the Sage Projects on Ontario's Island Radio 101.3 FM. Everyone else can listen to the Sage Projects and, of course, the Lab Video Game TV's gaming news every Thursday online at cjai.ca. You can listen to it live like everybody else in Ontario. And if you miss a show and you'd like to see it again, you can always look for the archives. Just go to cjai.ca, click on Show Archives, look for the Sage Projects, and while I'm 102 episodes in, there are 90 plus episodes available there. So if you missed one or you want to know what it's about, and there's that, it's a 2-hour-long radio series. So yeah, I'm on TV, I'm on radio, I'm on the net, the web, whatever. And I spread my wings, and of course there's the live streams. Check out the videos on the YouTube channel, you know, check out the shorts. You can find me on TikTok, Trovo Live. Sorry, not Trovo Live. TikTok, Instagram, X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it. All the socials, Facebook and whatnot. It's the Lab Video Game TV or the Lab Game TV. You'll find me. You can join me on the gaming platforms on stream at the Lab Video Game TV. Xbox Live, the Lab Game TV, PSN. I think that's a Lab Video Game TV. The MetaQuest network, the Lab Video Game TV, and then the Nintendo network, actually, yeah. Same thing, Lab Video Game TV. So yeah, that's my spiel for today. I'll get on with it. The Outlast Trials. I can't promise you any fancy gameplay or any successful runs, but oh yeah, I should also let you know this is the first impressions. I've never played the Outlast Trials before. Outlast 1, that was it. First impressions for you, first impressions for me. But most importantly, it's the advent of Bogomolova, a timed event until the 20th of March, where they're introducing, I think this is the character right here on screen, Lillian. And Lillian will pop up and mess you up every now and again, and that's probably going to happen a lot because I don't have any experience in this at all. And I'll be doing a single player thing if I'm allowed to. Replay introduction settings. Yeah, I started it up, but I didn't get any further than the I didn't get anywhere in the tutorial or whatever that is. So let's just start by the introduction. Are you done? Yeah, let's just do it. I noticed some really long loading times on this though. I'm not certain what that is about. My PC ain't exactly a powerhouse. I'm gonna upgrade soon, but for now it's not a typewriter either, so yeah. Different games, different experiences. Millennium Runners was odd because that required a 4090. And I didn't see anything about it that looked like a 4090 experience, but if the dev says 4090 required and 4090 required, I'm just saying some games they don't have to look like much, but they'll affect your PC differently. While we wait for this to load, I've been having a great time with Skyrim. Yeah, I'll get back to that because you'll be thinking Skyrim, like 2007 or 2009. Yeah, Skyrim. I'm going to return to Outlast though, the very first one. They're just conditions in order for me to do that, but those conditions will be met one way or the other.
I'm not supposed to be here. Of course you deserve to be here. You made your choices. All of you. You deserve what you get.
Don't be afraid. I want you to know that you're safe. My name is Dr. Hendrik Juliet Easterman. And I'm your friend. I'm your help. To guide you through. It's going to be painful. But at the end of this journey, you'll be reborn. A whole new you.
Oh,
We're all going to
who's
get
this lab
better
rat then?
together.
It's all right here. These are all the belongings recovered from your person. This is a collection of your public records, along with the investigatory information about your private life. Well, you've got some secrets, don't you? Naughty. As the restraints make a signature impossible, please acknowledge that you consent to these collections. Thank you. Not bad looking, to be honest.
If you go for that type.
Well, I ain't never been that picky.
I just hate seeing their eyes.
I'm just saying, that was some pretty twisted shit. You know? While I enjoyed the first part of Hostel, the first Hostel, and The Hills Have Eyes, I'm not a fan of the genre, you know? Not a fan of the whole torture genre. But hey, let's do it. It's the Outlast Trials, Advent of Bogomolova. Wake up, sleepyhead. Consuming battery, night vision consumes battery for a while again. So yeah, of course. Idiot. Fucking idiot. Let's try that again. Let's do that again. Remake yourself. Erase your past. Can I just decline and leave? This don't look good. This ain't looking too good at all. Like the whole remake yourself or whatever, it didn't work out too well for these cats. And you know, my ego does not dictate that I'm gonna be doing any better. So yeah, the whole makeover. Ooh, creepy fuck. The whole makeover thing didn't work out too well for these guys. So then,
welcome back to us. Welcome home. I hope it's just as you remember it, darling, so you can destroy it and unburden yourself of the past.
is that what you told those cats laying down outside? Really? Is that
maybe the most destructive thing you've done to the world? You have to release the past in order to embrace the future. Abandon your birth.
yeah, but There's no tutorial, or I mean, that was the tutorial. Okay. Trial by fire it is. Trial by fire it is. What? What? Proceed with what?
This way to the playroom, where you learn to join.
The playroom, you say? Right.
Before you could even speak, you had instincts. A primal you. Those are an animal's instincts. You have to forget them.
Right.
This way to the den.
I just keep doing as I'm told, eh? Press RT to recharge night vision batteries. Select inventory items. Oh. Huh. Hold on now.
You learn discipline. Carrots and sticks. Rewards and punishments. A disciplined child is grateful for both. What the? Hold on now. What is your problem? I just got here. I need medicine. Really? Is that what you told this guy? Also, should let you guys know that there is this there are filters that you can turn on and off. So, I guess that my assailant with the filters off, you'd have seen boobs hanging and whatnot. But I made sure to. That's right. When in doubt, you take it to the bottle, son. Yeah, I made sure to turn it off, as like I said, I never experienced this before. Just in case we didn't want any reasons for any of these these outlets to, you know, ban my little account. Well, this is where that guy was yeah, clearly that's where that guy was hiding. So it worked for him. That's a solid hiding. Take your time now. Take your time now. Steady. Oh, what's that? Oh, that's my shadow. Okay, when you start getting scared of your own shadow, you know it's gotten really bad. What the? Okay then. Animatronics having a gay old time. Right. Peek. Okay. So we go this way, I suppose. Let's keep doing as I'm told, eh? I'm not sure why they're saying I should run, but I've been doing as I've... Is there somebody coming? Look, I'm just letting you know. Your voice is creepy as fuck and that singing ain't doing it. Now, why would I want to go towards this? Hello to you as well. You creepy mother. Okay. Okay, I'm just doing the stupid. Okay. Whatever happens to me, can't say I didn't have a hand in it. Okay then. So that happened. But we're just gonna keep going like it didn't. Yeah, that singing ain't doing it for me. It's really not doing it for me. So I'm back outside. Does this mean I can leave? Like, end credits rolling now? Any chance of that happening? Oh shit. When do I start running? Just cue the run prompt and I'll be... Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh well, it's not that dark.
You must have been in love at some time in your life. Even if nobody loved you back. Love makes you weak. Let it go.
Love makes you weak, he says. I've been in love before. I'm in love right now. And it makes me feel good, like Tony. Tone. What the fuck? Oh, come on. In the dark, most enemies won't find you. Press B to crouch. Okay. Oh shit.
And the rest is destroyed.
cast off ballast, you ascend. Climb the stairs to adulthood, where you learned to escape.
Something tells me I should be running. Oh shit. No, there's nobody behind me yet. This is okay. There's nobody behind me just yet. Huh. Somebody needs a hand. Sorry, I couldn't help it. But the good news is I'll be here all week. With a tip jar.
Look at this baby. What happens when baby listens to the voices of the radio and doesn't listen to mother? You guessed the place! When babies are bad, mother gets disappointed.
Give him a second chance. Come on. Come on. Whatever it is he did. Okay then. I guess that was a no on the second chance. It is quite gruesome, as you can see. Yes, yes. Promise fulfilled. Promise fulfilled.
You see what happens when children try to grow up before their time.
Okay then. Message received. Message received. Well, at least she killed him before throwing him in the grinder. Whoops! Destroy your public records. Okay. Okay. Destroy my public records. Night vision is an energy to find batteries. Okay, well, it's a bad time to run out of batteries, but okay. Destroy my public records, they say. Like, this is kind of like, what's that? Carmageddon. What's this? Okay then. Go easy upon the bleaching cream, yo. Yeah. In Carmageddon Rogue Shift, there was no there was no story. Okay, so let's just assume the public records aren't in this dark ass room. I need some batteries, okay? Virgin Mary, do you have any batteries you could spare? No. I could use that. I could definitely use that. I appreciate it. Now, where could I find some batteries for that flashlight? Because there isn't even a little mini-map or anything telling me where these public records are. Can't search any of these. Nope. Okay, so there's only one place that the public records could be then, because everywhere else is locked off, correct? Except for this one down here. Oh! Oh, there is an indicator. Ah, well, what do you know? You know, I did... Why does that sound like the door locked behind me? The door did lock. The door did lock. Yeah. At the start, I said that this is supposed to be a multiplayer experience. That was kind of my understanding or misunderstanding. but this doesn't really look that way. And what I'm thinking is this is still the intro of sorts. Maybe this is a story, and eventually, because it's Outlast Trials, and I don't think these are that. Fuck. Avoid enemies by using hiding spots. Okay. Is he gone? I guess... Is he coming back? Well then, he did open the door though. Right? Good. So that helps. Noise traps. Watch your step. Broken glass. Okay then. Oh, fuck. Oh, Jesus. Oh, come on. Fuck. You know what? Let's go. Let's fucking go.
Your job, your work, your purpose. It's who the world thinks you are. This box contains your collection of public records. Destroy it. Free yourself.
Okay, I think we all know that's bullshit. There's clearly these people do not mean me well. You know, they don't wish me well. So, we all know that's bullshit. But, you know, it's alright. We'll go along with it. You know what I'm saying? It's a video game. If you're not careful, video games will program you to just obey. Compliance. You know what I'm saying? Is this what happened to the last guy who attempted to... What the fuck are these footsteps? Sure, a lot of folks would like to do this too. Destroy all their public records. Alright. Give them to me. Bring the box to the grinder. It's not going to be that easy though, is it? What? It's not going to be that easy to carry the box to the grinder, is it? Mobility is reduced while carrying large objects. Roger that. Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus. Oh, good God. Well, come on! Oh, Jesus. Oh, come on. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, fuck. Drop! Grind! Oh, fuck. Really? This thing. Okay. Okay. Oh. Okay then. Okay then, I'm not certain if that was supposed to happen, or if I kind of just fumbled my way through it, like... Just gonna flow with it. Destroy your private life now. Okay, so public records and private life. Hey, well done though, Red Barrels. Well done. I mean, for what it is, it's so far it's done pretty well. Even if this is going to transition into some kind of multiplayer experience afterwards, and this is just it. Fuck. Oh, shit. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? You have psychosis. Find an antidote or try to outlast the Skinner man. What the fuck? Come on. Okay, I'm going to see if I can outlast. Oh, shit. Can't go there. There's nowhere outlast him. Hold on. I got an idea. This shouldn't work. Whoa! I thought it was a hiding spot. Okay, so what am I supposed to do? Outlast him. Exhausted. You're exhausted. You're oh, fucking great. Look, this looks stupid, but I have no idea what else to do. This is not the best I got. Oh, fuck. Fuck was that? Oh, that's a psychosis. This is the best I fucking got. They said outlast him. What's this? Antidote. Give me the antidote, goddammit. Okay. We're good? We're good? You seem to be good. Sure, what's your question? Okay. That's a damn good question. Is Trovo any good? Okay, it serves its purpose because at the end of the day, their eyes, there are people watching a stream. It seems, as a matter of fact, let me pause for a second. Since there doesn't appear to be a lot of other people watching, I'm not really disturbing anybody or disrupting the stream. Trovo seems, in my opinion, to be for a specific audience, as in geographically speaking. It seems it's more for Europeans. I notice a lot of times if I start streaming early in the morning, some Trovo cats will pop on. And the way they talk and stuff, it seems like it's from Europe. Then again, no, Trovo has a number thing about it. Like, there are people looking at you, so no matter where you're streaming from, whatever platform somebody's watching. That's another thing about Trovo. However, I stream on 3 platforms at once. Twitch, YouTube, and Trovo. If I could only stream on 2 or 1, it wouldn't be Trovo, because so far Trovo seems to be the less popular platform, the least popular platform. And maybe it's just me that I'm not a popular streamer, but in my experiences, I get more interactions on Twitch and YouTube, and Trovo tends to be kind of silent. So yeah, how good it is, I'm not sure. Maybe the thing with Trovo is still playing catch up with YouTube and Twitch, perhaps, so it's in 3rd place. That's the best I got, my friend. Thanks for passing through, by the way. I appreciate you, Silly Goose.
On your deathbed, what guilt and shame will haunt you? This box contains a careful investigation of your private life. The things you thought were secret. Destroy it. Free yourself.
Even though you cannot spell? What do you mean you can't spell? You know, what this cat just said. I believe in a thing called integrity. And one of the definitions of integrity is doing the right thing even when nobody's looking. So where my life is concerned, while I do have a private life, it's not the kind of thing that's going to haunt me on my deathbed, like, oh, I did this terrible thing or that terrible thing. Nah. I've got integrity, so, yeah. I got no guilt, no shame, no regrets. You know, every lesson, every loss is a lesson. Okay, so let's see if I'll be able to make it back to the grinder. Let's see if I'm able to make it back to the grinder. Oh, you can't hide while you have the object in your hand. Okay, well that's good to know. That's good to know, I suppose. So I can't run. I can't hide. Well, let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. What else can I say? Let's see how it goes. Is that blood? What am I stepping in that sounds so squishy? Yeah, it's probably blood. You run as fast as you can. Maybe you can't sprint, but you know you can move a little bit faster. Before that guy comes back, you can find your ass over by that grinder. Shut the fuck up and run. Look, come on, man. Nobody can be that unfit. What the hell have you been doing with your life, son? Oh shit! How the fuck am I supposed to exit the trial if she's right there? What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh shit, she saw me. That was stupid, Wade. Yeah, that was fucking stupid, Wade. Can I get up and run? Run! Oh, fuck me sideways. Oh, come on. What? He won't fucking move. So maybe he likes it. Maybe he fucking likes it. No, I don't actually. I don't. I didn't say a word. Oh, fuck. Return to the shuttle. If Mother gives me a chance, I'll return to the fucking shuttle. If you give me a fucking chance, I would. I really would, but... You see, that's where I was going originally, but it didn't work out because Mother was there. Really? Like, why would I sit there? The fuck? Why would I want to?
Doesn't that feel better?
Not really.
All reamed out, cleared, and ready.
For what?
Everything perfectly under control, kept tidy for somebody with just your dysfunctions. We're returning you to the sleep room now. A place you can reflect on what you've learned.
Reflection is good.
Exciting. What a gift. What an opportunity.
Look, I don't know about all of that. Actually, wherever the hell this is that I am, it seems like hell.
You have no family.
Yeah. Well, I'm approximately an hour in, so I'm not gonna go for much longer. I didn't see this lady Lillian. I'm not complaining, because what I have seen so far gives me reason to believe that Lillian is a whole lot worse. But what I want to clarify is if this is... That was like the tutorial, because I did say I believe this is a multiplayer experience. And, you know, since this is advent of Bogomolova, I would like to show.
Good morning. Know that you're special. You're loved. You're worth our effort. You have to trust that we wouldn't have chosen you if you didn't deserve to be here.
Well, you know, a wise reggae group once said, you know, how can it be forbidden if it's love? So, if you say you love me, I'm just gonna have to take your word for it. And just enter this relationship with arms wide open.
Do you believe prayer can change the world?
Depends on what you mean or who you bring to or what you bring to.
Somebody who's chosen belief despite evidence will believe anything. There's a sucker baptized every minute.
Fair enough.
Maybe there's something more to this world. Something eternal. Something divine. But only if you're open to it. If you're willing to listen. To be very quiet. Very still. Fixated on your faith leaves you distracted, terribly vulnerable to something very real.
That was
Sister Maria Bogomolova, an evangelist and priestess, a voice of peace, calling out for blood, an ascetic dripping in hoarded treasure. She's a woman of God, a custodian of miracles, the product of a half-century of war and corruption, an avenging angel of divine retribution. She's waiting.
I am today.
She's gonna make you believe.
Stop this for a second. So that is Lillian Bogomolova, and she's waiting. You know, I say I should just leave her to wait a little bit longer, as I did promise an hour, and I am an hour in. What I am going to do, however, because I'm going to just go right ahead and keep assuming that all that I just went through was the tutorial, and this is the actual, you know what I'm saying, fish and potatoes. Real quick, let me check it out. Let's see what's up.
Please, explore the sleep room. This is your neighborhood. I will be with you to offer guidance and advice.
You need a little more experience before we open the medicine cabinet.
The choice is always yours.
Are these real people? Welcome to the start of a better you. Select a trial, go solo, or invite friends and start your path to rebirth. Don't forget to set your load up before you start. But everything is locked. But I have nothing to... My loadout is... "15 days left." Not enough currency. Kill the snitch. It would be a shame not to, you know, at least check out Preparing Trial. Okay.
Step into the shuttle. The trial is ready.
Oh shit, indeed. It would be a shame to not, you know. At least check out one of the trials, right? Kill the snitch, you guys say. What do I do from here? Am I supposed to sit? Okay.
You are the exterminator. Only we can tell you what is true. There is a snitch inside the prison, preparing to testify against our truth. Kill the snitch, and we will let you out.
You won't, will you? Okay. Okay, that sounds like a proximity mine. There's no tiptoeing around that. That could easily be construed as police brutality. Easily. Just saying. What is that? Couldn't have been that easy. It just couldn't have been that easy. Who said that? Which way? Oh. Underground parking. Got you. How do I put that away? Yeah.
Over there.
Oh yeah?
Down this way.
I've been rehabilitated.
What the fuck? Oh shit. Lift! Okay, don't lift that. Fuck it. There had to be broken glass. What the fuck?
Baby! Son of a bitch! I got a condition!
In the coldest, darkest night, moonlight let it shine. In the coldest, darkest night, I'm gonna let it shine. In the coldest, darkest night, I'm gonna let it shine.
Hold on a second. What the fuck else do you want me to do with this stupid ass fucking generator? Jesus fucking. Yeah, try to take your time. Isn't it started now?
know how to spot a communist. I've seen that movie. Don't make sense for a fella to chase a dying animal. You go on and bleed out, honey. Let no one blow it out. No one will lay it down. Lay it down, lay it down. Let no one blow it motherfucking down.
Oh.
on. He knows what you're doing.
You see that?
This way.
What's wrong?
Guess it's in your chest, right? Of course. Where else would it be? Where else would it be? I mean. Right. Of course. Well, at least it wasn't at the other end of the fucking city, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't across town. That helps.
I'll do anything you want.
Because it was kind of getting old.
Just get me out of here.
It was getting kind of fucking old. Now, buddy, we both know you're not a snitch. We both know this is all bullshit, but hey. My character is doing as he's told, I suppose. There's no deviating from the plan.
Just think about what you're doing.
We both know we're in the same boat, right? I mean... I always wondered why the guys in Resident Evil never did that. You see a locked door, you just... Oh. Can I? I was only trying to help, he says. Diamond wouldn't happen to be in here now, would it? Don't tell me I'm gonna have to go into a fucking shitty toilet now. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. Okay, diamond. They say. Where around here has a diamond? Club. Oh. Oh, I'm looking for the diamond actually. What is that? Well, yeah. I just kind of thought that, okay, I get the puzzle now. I totally get it. Only search the one that says diamond. I got it. Bunny. Okay, we're looking for the diamond. Any corpses around here? Hold on. Hold on. Oh, I thought there was water on that floor. Oh. Oh. Where's the secret room? Swap? Yeah, sure. I need some health anyway.
These walls are here to keep you in. They're here to keep you out.
Is there a way to walk around this shit? Alright, what am I supposed to do with those things? Diamond, please be diamond. Thank you so much. Let's see what you got, son. What the fuck? What the fuck? Run, you idiot! Well, if you fucking run, you weak motherfucker.
Somebody help me!
Like, I'm thinking, when that guy's out there in the predicament that he's currently in, and he starts to shout, "Somebody help me," who the fuck do you think is gonna... Like, how did you get here in the first place? What are the chances that anybody in this hellhole is gonna help you? Oh, shit.
You think hurting me will get you out of this place? You pathetic shit. For God's sake, you gullible ass. They're more out here. They're more out here. The bitches.
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Well, I mean, clearly you're not in any kind of fucking hurry. It's gonna take you 15 fucking minutes to pull a fucking switch. I mean, come on, man. Clearly you're not in a fucking hurry. I'm the only one in a hurry here. Shit. I'm clearly the only person here involved with a sense of fucking urgency. Shit. What the fuck? Yeah, I'm the only one here in a hurry. I got you. Wait for shuttle, they say. Okay then. And this fucking idiot can't run anymore. Fucking great. Well, I would like to, but clearly I'm the only fucking one in a hurry. Shit. C grade, they say. Mid-level performance, possibly increased supplemental epinephrine. Okay. I'm gonna call it for today. The Outlast trials. Mind you, only through the cutscene was I able to make you cats see Bogomolova. Lillian Bogomolova. But you saw her, and most importantly, for cats who are familiar with the franchise, familiar with Outlast trials in particular, because this is a deviation from the other two parts. So yeah, let's not say the franchise, let's say you like Outlast trials. Maybe since it's been released since 2023, you kind of lost. You stopped playing for a while. You took a hiatus. This may be a reminder why you should get back in, and of course the introduction of Lillian. This is a timed event, but Lillian Bogomolova is apparently going to be a staple in the rest of the Outlast trials. I think this is just an intro for her. And it's also the 2-year anniversary, yeah. But my take on the Outlast trials is that it is very similar to Madison VR, to be specific. I never experienced Madison flat, but it is very similar, and let me explain. Not similar in like the gameplay mechanics and even so much the genre, because although they're both horror, it's two completely different kinds of horror. The darkness, the oppressive feel, the feel that Madison VR gave me was not common. There were times where I would go through an experience, I'd play it from start to end, or for a very long time, and you know, it just got old, and I didn't particularly want to return to it, or it was just long enough. It was so long that I just had enough of it, or for whatever reason, I had enough of it, and I would not want to return. Madison VR, however, I do not want to return to Madison VR. I will not return to Madison VR. I completed Madison VR. Shamefully, you know, I think Steam says it took me nearly 30 hours or over 30 hours to complete a 4-hour-long experience. But that's another story. My point is, I will not return to Madison VR. If there's a Madison VR 2, I will not be a part of that. Simply because of the way Madison left me feeling. It was such a dark and oppressive experience. Well made. And it's because of how well made it was. It's how well the devs did what they were doing. I mean, at the end of the day, it is what it is. That's what the experience is. You know what you signed up for. It's written on the fucking tin. I just felt tainted when I was done. I felt stained after I was done with Madison VR. It was such an oppressive experience. The puzzles, in my opinion, clearly there are people who can complete the experience in 5 hours. I'm sure there are playthroughs online where people play through the entire thing in 3.5 hours. I ain't one of those people. It took me nearly 30 hours to complete, and that's because the puzzles were so fucking oppressive, in my opinion. It was dark. The experience was dark from beginning to end. It was well crafted, well done. The devs did that darkness really well, but it's just too dark for me. And I experienced it in VR. The Outlast trials. It's too dark for me. It's not a matter that I have so much of an issue with violence with graphic content, the nudity, foul language, the pot shots and the jabs at religion. None of that bothers me. But gratuitous violence, and you know, because I mean, when I used to engage with fighting experiences like Mortal Kombat, gratuitous violence wasn't an issue there either. But this, like Madison, wasn't gratuitous violence, it was gratuitous darkness. It was like they went all in on the fucking dark. I'm not certain what exactly the devs were thinking that made them initially to conceptualize Madison. Like, I'm not certain what these cats do in their spare time when they're not making fucking video games and scaring the shit out of people. But there's a certain mindset to create something like Madison. I ain't judging, I ain't saying it's good, I ain't saying it's bad, because I've created horror films, and I'm all for the brutal graphic language, violence and all that, but there's just something like the Outlast trials is like, it's like watching that movie called Hostel. Hostel 1 was maybe not the first in its class, but it was very unique, and it was definitely worth a watch. Hostel 2 was just overdoing it. They just like started to milk a potentially lucrative thing. Like one person makes a battle royale, everybody makes a battle royale. One person makes a first-person shooter in World War II, everybody does that, so on and so forth. One person makes a roguelike, everybody makes a fucking roguelike. Fine. Hostel 2, it was just more of the same, and they were just milking it, and I knew what to expect. You can't really, certain things you just can't do twice. You can't, have a first impression twice kind of vibe. So, while I enjoyed part 1, I'm not into part 2, part 3. I'm not interested in part 4. I Spit on Your Grave, part 1, exact same thing. The movie called I Spit on Your Grave. Very dark, very awful. Provocative is an understatement. It's a horrible film, but part 1 was worth a watch. Part 2 and part 3, they're just going to milk that whole thing to death. Not interested. Here, it is. I experienced it today. I knew what I was getting myself into. Even though I've never reached very far in the very first Outlast, I know what it's about. I've got internet. I have a pretty good idea what the thing is about, and that there's going to be some graphic shit here. I did it today. I ain't gonna promise you I'm ever gonna touch this again. And I can also see the appeal for a multiplayer jam, although I'm not deep into multiplayer, PvP, PvE, or whatever. I'm not so big on multiplayer. Maybe it's because I ain't got no friends, but whatever. I'm probably not going to return to this, is my point. I see where the multiplayer jam could be cool, because when I saw, at first I thought it was a more fast-paced experience. Based on what I just experienced, however, it's not exactly fast-paced. That was a very cool pace. I love the fucking pace. I'm happy that it wasn't like fucking frenetic charge and rush, like a fucking extraction shooter. I'm gonna rush to the finish. No, I love the pacing. That's not what I expected. In the videos I saw years ago of the Outlast trials, it seemed more fast-paced and frenetic when I saw the multiplayer guys going at it. If this is the pace and it is this slow, and I could do that kill the snitch level with friends, where okay, we figure it out together where we should go. One person, I can see you can pick up bottles and shit, distract the guard, then hey, I'm pushing the guy, you go find the key. There are 3 of you, there are different places, there's the clue, you go there, you go there. That'd be cool. That'd be some really cool teamwork if that's the actual pace of the multiplayer matches. That sounds good. If I was doing that a while ago in multiplayer, it'd also be good. Again, I didn't want to do it in multiplayer because this is me testing the waters and learning the ropes. I don't want to be that, burden to the team. I'm just figuring shit out while everybody else has been doing this for years. I don't want to be that guy. So I did it by myself, but I can see now that in multiplayer, if I know what I'm doing and everybody knows what they're doing, especially with voice chat, comms, even if it's just what would you call that? When you're in the parameters of your, it escapes me, but whenever you're proximity chat, even if it's proximity chat, that'd be cool. Radios, cool. So I ain't bashing this. Don't get me wrong. I ain't bashing this. I'm way too objective and too reasonable and emotionally intelligent to start bashing a game simply because it ain't my bag. Technically, it's well made. It looks great. The mechanics are absolutely phenomenal. This would be stellar as a VR experience. The interactions and whatnot, doing that in VR. So, the Outlast Trials, just like Madison, you can watch my review of Madison over on the YouTube channel. Love-hate relationship is what I call it, because Madison is a work of art. It's genius. It's well crafted. This is some well crafted shit. The attention to detail. The way they're able to present mature content without being just like gratuitous bullshit. Experiences like name escapes me again. This VR experience where there was lots of nudity and sexual content, and my point for speaking about that is I have no issue with engaging with experiences with adult content with nudity and sex in it, as long as it's not just porn, like it's just gratuitous nudity and sex. If you're able to do it in a tasteful way, in a way that makes sense, where there's a story and there's a rhyme, there's a reason, there are good gameplay mechanics. Aragon, no. I think it's called Lust for Darkness. Yes, Lust for Darkness VR. You can check my review on that as well. So this has a lot of, they really went in the gore and the cringing, the moments that makes you fucking, yeah. They did it really well. So it's a great experience, but me returning to it is highly unlikely. It's like, I don't look forward to doing stuff like this. Like this torture and this senseless captivity and Jesus. But well done, guys. Well done. I know I sound like I'm rambling. I do that when after the stream is done and sometimes before the stream starts and even sometimes while the stream is going on. But you know, some people call a live stream a live review, and I see where that logic could come in handy. It's not my favorite kind of review, but it is a review because I'm giving you my feedback on it, and you saw me go through it, and we kind of went through this first impressions stream together. So it can be considered a review. That's not my favorite kind of review, but I've grown to like streams. It serves its purpose. Outlast Trials is great. Anybody wants to grab it, I left a link in the chat on YouTube, Trovo Live, and on Twitch, and it's in the description on YouTube as well. And of course, anybody wants to find it, it's just a button click away. It's the internet. Nobody needs links directing them to it, but hey, guess, you know, we make life easier for our viewers and audience and whatnot. So if you want to check out the Outlast Trials, you can. I want to say a big thanks once again to the publisher, Red Barrels, for hooking me up with the Steam key. The Outlast Trials is also available on pretty much, well, not everything, you know. Not on the Switch or the Switch 2, but it's on PC, it's on PS4, PS5, Xbox One, and Xbox Series. And I'm almost positive, 99% sure, without even checking, that it's on Steam and the Epic Game Store. You can pick it up wherever floats your boat, except for the guys rocking their Nintendo Switches. And who knows, maybe I need to do more research. Who's to say it's not on the Switch? Thank you for joining me today on one more round of Select Live here on the Lab Video Game TV Live, where our game is never over.
Lab Video Live, our game is never over.
Watch Season 13 of the Lab Video Game TV in Caribbean countries only on Flow 1. Download the Caribbean's premium streaming app, Stream Blue, to watch on the go. International video game and esports journalist Wayne Benjamin presents the Lab Video Game TV since 2003. Our game is never over.
I know I'm late to the party, as Tracked Shoot to Survive has been out on MetaQuest 3 and 3S since November 13th, 2025. But hey, better late than never. Initially, I thought this